Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. Well, what we do is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label. We read everything on the label, we check out the artwork, we see what they're trying to sell us, we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. A couple of things. First off, all beers should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And when we always do our tastings, every beer has the same style of glassware. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. And finally, when most folks do their tastings, they will take a look, they will sniff, sip, and pontificate. Well, I'll pontificate all right, but I'm going to sip first. Why? Wine expert Fred Dax will explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I can. All right, what do we have today? From the folks at SingleCut in Astoria, Queens, here in New York City, we have their Softly Spoken Magic Spells, an Imperial India Pale Ale, 8.6% alcohol by volume. Wow, that is a hefty beer. SingleCut Beersmiths, brewed and canned by SingleCut Beersmiths, Astoria, New York, and Clifton Park, New York. Government warning, according to the Surgeon General, I should not be a pregnant woman or operate heavy machinery. No problem. Drink ASAP in a clean, wide-mouthed glass, store cold and upright, unfiltered, decant carefully. $5.99 at the local beer store. It says, Mastery knows no shortcut. SingleCut.com. All I know is it is an Imperial India Pale Ale at 8.6% alcohol by volume. All right, well, we all have an idea of what an India Pale Ale is, a very rich, dark, full-bodied beer with enough hops in both the aromatics and the flavor to really give you a punch in the teeth. All right. And being that this is a softly spoken magic spell, perhaps the hops aren't going to be as aggressive as they could be. So we are looking for a dark-colored, rich beer with full body, with maybe some hops that aren't quite as aggressive as they could be. Let's crack it open and see if it meets those expectations. All right. Well, I got a little haze here. I didn't shake it up because it said to pour carefully. I'm doing what the folks tell me. All right, well, there's an India Pale Ale, especially an East Coast India Pale Ale, or a New England, or whatever they call it, Northeast Pale Ale. It's got the haze to it. All right, well, it looks like one. Let's see if it tastes like one. Cheers. Too much of a sip. Try again. You notice I took 2 sips. It's because it's only like about 1 in the afternoon on a Saturday, and my taste buds, they go on siesta. So they have to be woke. Well, they're woke now. Let's see what their olfactory friends have to say. Oh, yeah. I'm getting grassy, kind of, especially if you have tomato vine. When you rub the tomato vine and the tomato leaves there, you get that interesting flavor. That's what's coming up here. Definitely, definitely. It's a welcoming aroma, though. Definitely welcoming. Let's see what the taste buds have to say about that. First of all, as I was looking forward to it, this is a full-bodied beer. I mean, it is hefty. And it's got good malt background, and the hops that are in there, they're really not as aggressive as they could be, but they aren't sitting back there waiting. No, they're right up there. So this is aggressive. Well, one more sip. right. Well, does softly spoken magic spells Imperial India Pale Ale from the folks at SingleCut in Astoria, Queens meet expectations? You know, it did. It certainly did. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. Share us with your friends, give us a thumbs up, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.